All right, good morning. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. We begin straight with your contributions. So we go to the phone lines 0817 923 0002, 0817 You can also call 0817 Let's get your response to some of the headlines from the news. Meanwhile, on the Vanguard, U.S. Congress proposes visa bans, asset freezes against Mieti Allah others. Nigeria economy records strong growth. Edu, alleged genocide. Nnamdi Kanu writes Trump backs U.S. action against Nigeria. Reps to present report on the root cause of plateau crisis to Tinubu. This is, I don't want to say laughable because let's say, okay, we'll commend them. But we know that there's been a report about this, like several reports. So is it that the president did not read the other reports that have been there from previous administrations, from the various committees that have been so? What other report is the assembly, the reps members writing? What other report are they presenting? When did they do the fact finding for these reports? Because we didn't hear of committees that were set up and people that were supposed to. However, we know authoritatively on good record that there have been different reports that have been submitted to the government of this country with regards to the crisis in Plateau State. So how are those reports, are they outdated now, or they just want to add more, or there's a new look to the situation and this report reveals the new perspective to it? What exactly, how come they had to kill first 200 people, 300 people, 500 people, name it? All of those times, members in the National Assembly did not think that they needed to put a report together and present to the president. I've said it before, the way we conduct ourselves as a country sometimes is what gets us the kind of I would say insult that we receive outside. We don't deserve it, but here we are. Let's go to the phone lines quickly. Group urges acting PDP chairman to restore party's glory. Let's go to Dakuku in a chair quickly. Dakuku, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Ifiemi Andrew.
Yes, good morning, Dakuku. Go ahead, please.
This is Dakuku from above the chain. Let me go to the issue of our presidency, saying that they will fight insecurity in the country because of what is happening. They want to sit up now because of Donald Trump have threatened them in the issue of they are killing Christians and not other people in this country, which is that's why he wants to sit up. But also be changing chief of staff because of their own interest, putting their brothers, forgetting the people that work with the team to make sure that insecurity are going on the back in this country. That is not the day. They first should come to Nigeria and rescue Nigeria away. If not, it will continue. And that one, let me go for the health workers who want to go strike. After that, my governor have approved their outstanding areas. I think when he come back, he said that outstanding areas to be paid to them. What is holding them? And please also my governor to pay them so they cannot go on strike because people are dying daily by daily basis. Please, I'm pleading for the governor. I know what happened to him. Let him reconcile for the river alone, not for the interest of one man or two people in this state. Let him work. Please, I'm pleading for him.
All right, Dakuku, thank you very much. But just in case you missed my conversation with the primary healthcare workers, go and listen to it. When you listen to that conversation, right, it's on Facebook. If you listen to the whole thing, you would understand who is supposed to pay them and whose responsibility it is for their monies to come. And then you would know better who to direct your plea to. But I don't think it's the governor. You can call on the governor to mediate, but I don't think he's the one you would tell to release the money at this point, unless something has changed. Clinton in Bori, good morning.
Andrew, good morning to you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the sordid incident that happened at Guara community is one that caused for concern, and it erased some of the misdoings of some of the contractors. Because when you're giving a contract of that nature, I think it should be sustainable, it should be lasting. But when people go ahead and procure substandard materials and even allege that the third party is involved, it's very unfortunate. And I think that a thorough investigation must be done. And the contractors must also be brought to justice, because as many lives we are lost, I don't think we were talking about this at this level. Then on the issue of Donald Trump and Nigeria, the president has decided to be very proactive. He has charged his security chiefs, and that is what we'll be asking for. So we have people in this country that can actually combat this menace. But we know that they need financial support. We also need support from foreign aid from foreign countries. We don't have the high tech that can actually fish out these people because these people are in the population. We need to fish them out so that we can clear them. I'm not supporting anybody killing any group. Anybody, whether Muslim or Christian, they are all Nigerians, and as such must be protected and counter stuff. So I think that we must be thorough in carrying out the clear out process. Thank you very much.
All right, Clinton, thank you. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0007 are the numbers you can call to get through to us this morning. On Facebook, we are live at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. You can also send a WhatsApp message to 0809-030-6416. And some of your messages here on WhatsApp reads, just a minute, please. Okay, this one says, good morning. River State Flood Committee, a commenced distribution of relief materials. Lasting solution is what we need by checking on those that build on the waterways and open up the waterways to avoid recurrence. Some of the people that build on waterways know people in government. Some of them are government people. Some of them were former public office holders. Some of them are still politicians. Some of them are the ones that build. Some of them are organizations, institutions, religious organizations, etc., that know people in government that are... See, there are many things that are wrong with the system that if we want to go to the root cause of this problem, many houses would have to go down. But do we have the will to do that? I've always screamed here every time I get the opportunity to see on the show. The relief material is good. A place we camp, a temporary place for people to stay when the flood comes is good. But we need to do better. We can't continue like that year in, year out, year in, year out. They sit on a round table and think, okay, what do we do to make sure that this doesn't happen again and we can tackle this problem on a more permanent basis? Let Ambari from Bori, good morning.
Good morning, Ifiemi Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me look at the visit of Governor Fobra with other governors to the police training school in Nonwa. I think this issue must be taken serious in order to bring up this police training school in Norway, because for some time ago, I think I heard that school has been taken over and has been transferred to Akwa Ibom State or Cross River State. But I'm surprised to hear that this morning that the governor and some other governors visited that police training school, and it demands, to be elevated, bring to a better height. I want to call on the governor to take that very project serious to ensure that training school is bring up to a better stage, so that that's the only place we have in the South where maybe during training they can consider some of our people in terms of admitting them as police officers and all that. Then secondly, the military who are preparing to come into Nigeria for an airstrike. I think for me, I want to say that the U.S. Coming will not be too much bad thing, but the issue is that feeling that the Christians has been killed is what is causing controversy and fueling wars between the federal government and the Nigerian, the U.S. Country.
All right, Litonbari, thank you very much. We have very limited time, so we're trying to take as much. I don't know what's happening with the phone lines and why it's slow today, but okay. On WhatsApp, providing foodstuff for flood victims is not enough. They should find a permanent solution to this. This one says, morning, taking a swipe. The sex drive for grades in universities is ignited by females and not the other way around. Lecturers make the moves, far from it. Girls feel their body can get them anything in life. Kel in P. I think it's both ways. If we are going to be honest, it's both ways. There are those that have benefited or perhaps have met ladies that are willing, and because of that, they think every lady they see, that's the approach they should take. All right. And so there are those that are just out there looking for women that they will take advantage of to feed their insatiable sexual drive, to fulfill fantasies they couldn't fulfill while they were younger men. and now they think it's time to use their office or this opportunity to do. It's a crazy thing, and a lot of people are involved in it, and it goes both ways. And if we're going to tackle it successfully, it has to be on both sides to create a balance. JJ and Rumikbo, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Yes, you're welcome. Go ahead.
I think the facilitator of the police training school is a good one. Andrew, you see that place is like where they prepare to train gorilla. I even thought that nobody lives there, but to my greatest surprise, there are people that still live there and all those put together. See, it's a thick forest. Andrew, have you watched this movie, Rambo First Blood Part 3? Have you watched that movie? It's like a typical example of where that film was done. It's not a place at all. So for me, that the federal government is trying to revamp the place and put it in place, I think it's a very good one. Then according to SSG, keeping the road safe is everybody's business. If you drive well and the other people, you don't even need anybody to tell you to do well when you're driving, because at the end of the day, you are the one that will feel the pains and all those put together. I've been there and I know how it is. And conclusively, the collapsed water tank, men looking at that stuff, you know that it's a very, very bad job. And people in Bordeaux are complaining. People in Ogali are also complaining.
All right,
so
JJ.
Investigation here should be for IPREP, not.
JJ, unfortunately, we don't have enough time. Thank you. I think we'd have to interrupt you here. So sorry about that. We have a commercial coming shortly. With the US strike, where everybody's talking about, let me take our minds back to when the US took out Slimani. In Nigeria, yeah, we were hailing them. How they flew in and flew out and took out the terrorist guy. We were hailing them. When they did Osama bin Laden in Obama's time, we were also hailing them, how they flew in, and the next thing we saw, we're like, oh, they've killed bin Laden, how they did it. I don't know if they told the governments of those countries that we are coming for airstrike. We hailed them. When they went to Iran and destroyed the nuclear facility and did it in one swift, we woke up and heard the news. Many of us hailed them. Let's go on the commercial now. Good morning.
You buy a Coke bottle with a name, slang, or